Oh, hey, there you are. Sorry about that. It is 11 o'clock, and here we are live. I just got done at the orthodontist, and my lips are super chapped and dry at the moment. And something's up with my ears. I can't hear. I feel like my ears are stuffed up. I don't know. But I decided that even though I just barely got home and I didn't have time to do makeup or set up my little cute display or whatever, that I was not going to miss out on the opportunity to do a live chat. Now, I'm holding the phone today. I don't have my little handy dandy setup here, so apologize if the phone falls over or what. I'm hand holding, so hopefully I won't get too tired. Obviously looking pretty rough, but yeah, I just got my new braces on. It's been 14 months. They said 15 months, and the dentist didn't seem, or the orthodontist didn't seem to think, he didn't say anything about me getting the braces off anytime soon. So I'm guessing it's not coming off anytime soon. I think the problem is my jaw alignment. I wear a little elastic trying to pull my jaw, but you can see it's still just not working. And so probably it's going to be a while, but my last two videos have gone up and there's been a lot of comments and a lot of talk. And so I decided I needed to clarify a few things. I wanted to explain a few things, and I wanted to talk to you guys about calories on keto, why they matter, and that kind of thing. I hope I'm not like beating a dead horse here. It's hard for me to decide what to talk about on these chats. I always hope that I'll talk about something that's going to benefit you. So I see there's a few of you here. Don't forget to say hi so that I can give you a little bit of shout out, and then we'll get started on our conversation. So who's here today? Diana Overton. Oh, thank you for the compliment. Keto Grace, who is Debbie. Good morning. Constance Dunlap. Keto, low carb, and more. I like your new name. That looks great. Welcome. Janice Pate is here from North Carolina. I'm going to go there someday. Tina Blair, welcome. Karen Rothwell, awesome. Good to see you. Anita Smith from West Virginia, welcome. And Carly's mama, who is Tanya, I think, from Reno, Nevada, welcome. All right, you guys. Oh, a couple more just popped on. Christina Collins, welcome. I think that's it. Okay. So let's talk calories on keto, why they matter, how to decide what you're going to consume, depending on your goals and that kind of thing. But first, I want to address a couple of things that got brought up quite a bit in the comments section of my DEXA scan video. Number one, there were a lot of people saying, go back to the beginning, go back to regular keto, basically start over kind of thing. Starting over won't work because I'm not actually trying to lose weight. So I think there's a misconception that people thought that I was upset that I gained fat. I was not upset about that. I absolutely knew I would. Going in, as soon as I started eating those high calories, I absolutely knew I was going to put on fat. But when I went and got the DEXA scan, so I went in originally February, okay? And then I spent March, April, and May not tracking and eating. Well, I tried to track as much as I could, but I ate at least 2,500 calories, sometimes more. But the difference is I was eating a lot of like Quest bars, Primal Thin bars, lots of protein. I was eating a lot more protein in the spring. When I went in for my DEXA scan in June, I had put on 6 pounds of lean mass and still dropped 2 pounds, even eating the super high calories for me. And I averaged about 2,500 calories back in the spring because, as I had discovered this fall, protein is way more satiating and burns more calories when you're consuming it. So they told me at the DEXA scan place that it was because of the calories that I was eating that I put on the lean mass, and that I was going to drop lean mass over the summer doing 1,300 calories. 1,300 is my weight loss calories. Over the summer, I did a full keto cut. I dropped that last 10 pounds. I made it to the 200 pounds lost mark. And I did that by eating 1,300 calories. But when I went back in for the DEXA scan, I had dropped, I think it was 6 pounds. It was the 6 pounds of lean mass that I had gained. I had dropped it. So they told me it was because I was eating the 1,300 calories. So as I went into the fall, I decided that I was going to keep my protein at my regular maintenance level of 120 grams, which is the same amount I had done all summer. And that I was going to raise my calories using fats so that I could try real keto, because I never have done that. Okay. So that's where my whole head was at when I was beginning that journey. And that is why I decided to do it. I just didn't fall into it. I decided consciously that I was going to try it. I made sure my ratio met the 70-25 ratio of regular keto, like I see people doing all the time. But my calories ended up being really high because my protein level, I wanted to keep it at a maintenance level so I didn't lose lean mass, right? So I had about 117 lean mass. So I'd had a 224 or something like that at the beginning of the summer, and I had 117 or 118, something like that at the beginning of the fall. So I was eating 1 gram of protein per pound of lean mass, which was what I thought I needed to do to maintain my lean mass. And then I was raising my fats up to reach that 70-25 ratio. Okay. So that's where I got my 3,000 calories from, was the fats. I needed to have that ratio in order to maintain my 120 protein to keep my lean mass up. At least in my mind, that's where I went with it. So it was a conscious decision. I did not go out and eat all kinds of crazy crap. Only on holidays did I eat the Smart Sweets and the other like keto treats. I was not, you guys, did you watch my videos? I ate regular food. I have all these people commenting, stop eating all the stuff, the treats, the bars, the this and that. I'm like, I'm not. Do you watch my videos? When was I doing that? In fact, during the fall, I was getting most of my extra fats from heavy cream, which is fine, right? People drink the crap. They put it in their bulletproof coffees every morning. They put butter and MCT oil and all kinds of stuff. I didn't even do that. I basically ate a little bit extra cream, ate heavier meals. So I ate more fats in my meals. I added butter to things. I added olive oil to things. I cooked in bacon fat. I did all of the things I see all the ketoers doing all the time on YouTube. I was trying to do it the way keto gurus, and I do mean it with air quotes, are out there teaching people to do. So that is why I decided on it. People are like, oh, 3,000 calories is so much. Actually, it's not. There are 9 calories per gram of fat, guys. 9 calories. And when you take the protein out and put the fat in, you're basically doubling, more than doubling your calorie count for a smaller amount of bulk in your food. I could eat way more than 3,000 calories. Are you kidding me? I could have eaten 10,000 in fat. It doesn't feel like you're eating a dang thing. It doesn't, to me, it's not satiating. Everybody's like, the fat is satiating. No, it's really not. I could literally eat and eat and eat fat until I die. I could keep going and not stop. I never got to that satiation spot with eating the fat. Like I did in the spring when I would eat the bars and things, the protein bars, I was way more satiated and keeping my calories lower without even having to try. Whereas in the fall, I had to curb it back. That was 3,000 calories, curbing it back. I could have literally eaten I could have drunk an entire quart of heavy cream every day. That is like where I was at. So it kind of did a number on me emotionally because I didn't feel satisfied like I did before when I was doing the higher protein keto and eating, because like last spring I was eating like upwards of 160, 170 grams of protein a day, sometimes more. I would eat as much protein as I wanted. That's what I did basically in the spring. And in the fall, I tried to keep my protein at 120, and it was really super hard. And in order to get my fats in, oh, I hate that, I would add things to my meals or eat fattier meats, do a lot more wings and things like that, and prime rib and ribeye steak and whatever, higher fat ground beef, in order to get that fat in. And that is what put me at the 3,000 calories. All these people in the comments, they're like, 3,000 calories, that's ridiculous. Of course you gained weight. I'm like, okay. But if I eat less protein than that, I'm going to drop a ton of lean mass, right? That's what I believe. So my upset at the DEXA scan was not the gaining of the fat. I absolutely knew that eating 3,000 calories, I was going to gain fat. Because even active, I'm really not burning more than 2,200 calories probably a day. Okay? So I knew that that would happen. What I did not expect was the drop in lean mass, because I was, number one, eating 1 gram of protein per pound of lean mass, which should have kept it. And number two, eating crazy high calories, which should mean my body wouldn't be converting protein to glucose, right? And eating itself up. Wrong. And that is why I was upset. So I was upset that because I also dropped so much lean mass, it really shot up my body fat percentage. And so even though technically I'm the same weight a year later, I'm technically fatter than I was last year at this time. So that was what made me angry, is because I thought that what I was doing was protecting my lean mass. I knew that I would gain a few pounds of fat, but I wasn't super worried about that. I wanted to see what would happen if I tried adding fats to my meals all the time, like I see everybody on keto boards doing. And I think, well, they can do it. Why can't I do it? Well, now we know why I can't do it. I don't know what the deal is. So that's the number one thing I wanted to clear up, is that 3,000 calories isn't as much as you think it is when you're eating fat. It is easy to hit that. It's not hard at all. Not hard. And obviously it didn't work. So back to the drawing board, which is great, because that's why I'm sharing this stuff with you guys. It's not because I want to whine. It's not because I want you guys to like be all for you or pat me on the back or whatever. My goal was sharing everything, all of the reality of what I'm facing and how I'm feeling, is so that you guys can see the process. Okay? There's nothing out there like this. This content, there is nothing out there like this. No one else is this honest. Those who have gotten to where they've gotten, like Keto Christina and Go Keto with, well, I don't know about Christy. I haven't watched her videos to know if she talked about maintenance that much. But Ali McWowie, a lot of those girls that are at maintenance never really talked about what they did to find their maintenance numbers and how to find them for yourself. So my goal with showing all of this is not so you can pity me or tell me what I did wrong. The point of me showing you what I'm trying and how I'm going about it is to show you the process of where I arrive at the place where I'm going to stick. So I don't know if does that make sense to you guys. I hope it does. The second misconception that I wanted to clear up is about ketosis. Because I had so many people saying, oh, 0.5 is ketosis. If you are under 0.5, you are not in ketosis. I call bullcrap on that. I don't think I've ever been in ketosis then. Honestly, I don't think I've ever gotten above 0.5, but I don't know because I don't ever test, and I never have from the very beginning. But I do know this. If your body is converting fat into ketones and it registers at all, you are making ketones. Thus, you are in ketosis. And I don't know why mine are so low. Maybe because I'm burning off my ketones. Who the heck knows? But I do know this. And the DEXA scan video is proof. Calories matter. Ketosis doesn't. And that is true. I know you don't want to hear that. I know that you guys you want to think that if you're in ketosis, that's this magic that's going to make the fat fall off your body. I'm here to tell you that it's not true. Ketosis is a tool. It makes it easier. And the way it makes it easier is when you are in ketosis and your body is fat burning, fat is a more even fuel source. So like picture you burning a candle or in some fat, a little wick in some fat, and it'll just long time burn, really long time. You light some sugar on fire, it's going to go in smoke and it's gone. That is the difference between glycogen and fat as fuel. It helps you be a long, just like calm, slow burn. Okay. Which means your body's not screaming at you, replace the carbs, we've burned them up. So you don't get super hungry all the time. You feel full a lot. You feel satiated. The fact that you feel satiated is what makes it easier to keep your calories low. Am I right? The problem here is, in order to keep your calories low and keep the ratio of 70-25. Your protein has to be low. And they tell you that your protein has to be low because if you eat too much, it converts to glucose. And if your protein has to be low because blah, 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 it's bad for you, bad for you. Don't eat protein, it's so bad. We even have people like Ginger Keto in the UK who are telling people to eat literally zero protein. She eats like all fat. No, guys, this is not healthy for your body. Your body needs 9 essential amino acids to build muscle, to replace things that you burn in your body, to fix tissues, connective tissues, to grow hair. Your body needs protein. Okay? So don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by this. Don't be fooled, guys. I wish there were more people out there doing the DEXA scans every 3 months to prove it to me that you can eat that low of protein and not lose lean mass. I would like to see the proof. If anyone has done this, please comment below and let me know so I can go check out your videos, because I would really like to see someone eat less than 100 grams of protein and not drop lean mass. Because I'm proof that it doesn't matter how many calories you eat, your body is still going to freaking eat your meat. And that sucks. Sucks big time, because especially when you're 45 years old and you're trying to be stronger and healthier, I can't afford to lose lean mass, guys. I can't. Maybe you youngins who have all this time in your life to go spend 20 hours at the gym and rebuild, I don't have time for that. I do not have time for that. So protein is vital, and you guys can disagree with me all you want to, go for it. But for me, I'm going back to higher protein. In fact, my new goal is 140 or above, and I'm trying to exceed it and then let fats fall where they may. Because here's the trick, guys. It's not just ketosis that makes the low calorie easier. It's the protein, because protein only has 4 grams of calories, or 4 calories per gram of protein. And so you can consume a ton more of it and not eat as many calories and feel more full. Plus, here's the kicker. Your body actually burns more calories when you're burning protein, because protein, I think it causes some kind of thing called thermogenesis or some kind of ridiculous sciencey thing. I don't know what it is, but what it means is it creates heat as it's being burned, and it's harder to burn. It takes more time and more effort. So your body actually burns more calories when you eat it. So I'm telling you guys, it is not about ketosis. It is about calorie deficit. And it's easier to get a calorie deficit with your protein higher. And obviously, as I proved in the spring, higher protein, even when you're not working out, can help you gain lean mass. So that is where I'm at now. So that is what I'm doing. I am watching the calories though. I am really trying hard not to exceed 2,000 calories. It is harder than you might think. When I first started this, it was easy peasy to do 1,300 calories. I've been doing 1,300 calories for freaking ever. It's not so easy peasy anymore, and I don't know why. It just isn't. Even 1,500, which is where I probably should be. 1,800, I think, is probably my magic number. That's why I'm trying to keep it between 1,500 and 2,000. 1,500 and 2,000. So I really think 1,800 is my magic number. But for some reason, when I hit 1,800, I get really antsy for more food. And I just can't seem, it's like 1,300 I'm satiated, and way over 2,000 I'm satiated. But that weird in-betweeny place where I need to be, just not happy. And so my goal is to get happy there. So I'm trying to get happy where I know I need to be. So I definitely know where I need to be. I don't need anybody telling me, oh, eat less. Well, duh. Like, I'm not dumb. Also, I'm not trying to lose weight. I really am trying to maintain and get a handle on this. So I know that disappoints people, and I hate really admitting that on YouTube, especially on a weight loss channel, because I know a lot of this is the fun of watching my journey and watching me be successful. And I've already done that. I've done that. I made it all the way to 200 pounds lost. Do I have another 25, 35 I could lose? Yes. We all know I do. We know it. But do I really want to? I'm trying really hard to want to and not wanting to. So I'm working on that too. But other people were like, drop all of the diet soda. I'm like, diet soda? Really? We're blaming diet soda now? For what? My loss of lean mass? Guys, I have been a diet soda consumer forever. And I have drunk it every single day of my journey, including the entire time I lost 200 pounds. Diet soda is what keeps me from eating in my fasting window. And I ain't messing with that. It's hard enough to have a fasting window. I I am not dropping my diet soda. So don't even say that to me. I'm just like, your advice. No, sorry, no. Keto cakes, sure. Obviously, keto cakes aren't that great for fat loss. They're 35 grams of fat and 8 grams of protein. Obviously, if I'm trying to eat higher protein, not the best choice, right? But it's also, they're all completely handmade, homemade, at a bakery here local, and it's all real food, guys. It's not added fiber or whatever, like keto-fied, whatever. It is literally just a cupcake made out of almond flour, just like anybody would make in their kitchen. Someone else told me to stop eating chaffles because I should eat real food. Guys, chaffles are eggs and cheese. Chaffles are eggs and cheese. Nothing else. I don't even get that one because it looks like a waffle. I should stop eating it. It's still eggs and cheese. That one was making me go, no. Shaking my head. Okay, guys, just clue here. Eggs are real food. Cheese are real food. Bacon is real food, and yogurt is real food. And that's pretty much what I've been eating every single day for my entire journey. And only difference is that now I'm cooking it in a waffle maker instead of frying it in the pan. Literally, that's the only difference. Takes way less time now that I have my big waffle maker, and it tastes better. So why not eat it that way? Maybe they're thinking it's because it's making me crave more treaty things, but it's not. I actually don't have cravings for things. I just want to eat more food. So my solution is that I'm going to eat more protein because that's what worked before. So I think that was all of the things. I'm trying to remember. So ketosis, calories, the treats, telling me what to stop eating that I'm not even eating. Everyone's like, give up the bars and the nuts. I'm like, what bars and nuts? Have you watched my channel? Sorry. Yeah. And obviously I'm not showing every time I eat a bowl of heavy cream either. Or you guys would know that that's where a lot of my fat came from in the fall. Bowls and bowls and bowls of heavy cream and cream cheese. So good. So good. But yeah, anyway, protein. We're focusing on that. I think that's it. So calories matter. Keep them low if you want to lose weight. And here I am just trying to figure it out. I guess we'll turn the time over to questions and we can talk about it if you guys have questions about this specific subject, but I'll answer any questions you have. It doesn't matter. I'm yours. My hand hasn't died yet. I'm balancing on the steering wheel, so I think we're okay. Hopefully the kids are alive inside. I think they are. My 14-year-old got braces today too, so woot. All right, so do. Oh, there's a lot more of you here now. Hi, everybody. It's funny. Kimber says you could not eat 3,000 calories, you would die. Is that because it's just you would feel like you were eating too much? I don't know. I could, like I told you, I could eat. I've always been able to out eat anyone. Like I am just a binge eater, and that is just the truth. And I'm still working on that part of me, right? Working on it. We're all working on it. Okay. So Christina Collins says, the fat makes me feel full. I'm not hungry. However, I don't feel like I got to eat anything, so I'll overeat. Yep, that's the honest truth. That is the honest truth right there. It just doesn't feel like the same amount of bulk. Am I hungry when I'm overeating? No. No, I'm not hungry. I just want to keep eating. Yeah. I love people who are like, do you watch Tamra's videos? Right? Life Adventures. Thank you. I appreciate those of you who actually do watch. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Okay, Keto says, you're doing great. Everyone does keto differently and you've learned from it. And that's the best thing that comes from it, learning our bodies. Exactly. And I wish I was one of those like Jason freaking Whitrock who could eat 4,000 calories and still look cut. Jason, you make me mad. It's not true. But you know what? He works out a lot. He probably burns 4,000 calories a day. I don't do that. I can't do that. Everybody's like, you need to go to the gym and like do strength training. I'm like, Ballet is strength training, just so you know, and it's the only thing that I can do because it's at the dance studio where my kids are. I don't have time in my life for that. I barely have time in my life for this. YouTube takes up every extra minute of my time. Like every extra minute. I'm up till 1 a.m. editing videos every single night, and I'm filming them all day, every single day, guys. It's a lot. It is a lot. And I just, if I could give up YouTube, I guess, and go to the gym. I prefer YouTube though. I really like YouTube. Let's see. Hey, Cooper's Cats is here. Pauline. Yeah. I got it right. I know I did. That's awesome. It's time to work on the next one. Who wants to be my next guinea pig for me to remember your name? Texas native, you want to be the one? What's your name? Just keep reminding me. Okay, Keto, you could remind me too, because I can't remember. I want to say, no, I don't want to say because I know I'm wrong. Let's see. CTRSI says, you started in the wrong place for 75-25 keto. You have to calculate your numbers with a calculator, just like high protein according to your weight. Yes, I talked about that already. I didn't do that because I didn't want to risk my lean mass, and I wasn't willing to go below my 120 protein, which a calculator would have put me at a ridiculously low number, and I'd be in an even worse situation. Maybe I wouldn't have as much body fat, but I would have way less lean mass, and I believe that with all my heart. So yeah, I can't do that. So obviously high-fat keto is never going to work for me then, because if that's what I have to do to make it calories low enough, that is not going to happen. And I just don't see myself being able to do that. I just know that I just keep eating the heavy cream until I couldn't stop. Like, I literally just could eat it and eat. I could drink it. Like, oh, it's so bad. Like, yeah. I'd rather eat protein bars and feel satiated. And those are keto-fied stuff. But those 20-gram protein bars actually satiate me, where I could drink a whole quart of heavy cream and be like still wanting more food. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Hey, Wendy Bear and Mama Does Keto is here. Woohoo! I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it. Okay, so yeah, I checked with my Mojo again today. So what did I eat yesterday, guys? So I ate my regular breakfast, 2 chaffle, no, I actually didn't. I didn't have yogurt. So I had chaffles with an extra egg and bacon for breakfast. For dinner, I had that thing that I posted on Instagram. So it was ground beef, broccoli, a mushroom, little bit of onion, a couple of servings of the Alfredo sauce that I was using. I think it was Bertolli creamy basil. And I think that was, and 2 ounces of mozzarella cheese. And after that, which I did not record or show because I have been not showing it, I had some sugar-free Jell-O and heavy cream. I had the sugar-free Walmart heavy cream. Ate the whole can. I can't not eat the whole can. So that put me at 2,300 calories for the day. So obviously it's over my calories for the day, which sucks. But I was not over my carbs. I think I was at 23 net with the broccoli, which was higher. 23 net. And this morning, my blood sugar was 108 and my ketones were 0.2. So either the sugar-free whipped cream is really not sugar-free, which sometimes I wonder, but sometimes it doesn't do anything. Or I have no idea. It's a crapshoot with a ketone monitor. I don't even know. This is the reason I never tested. It plays with your brain too much. It's just easier for me to eat keto and keep losing weight. I lost 200 pounds without checking freaking ketones. Literally, I only checked it once in August. My entire time up to 200 pounds lost. And that was only because my friends, Karen and Melanie, roped me into it, okay? But now, of course, I'm like obsessed with checking them. So I will tell you this. Last night, after I ate, I waited 2 hours and I checked my blood glucose last night. 2 hours after I consumed all of that food. And it was 100. So what does that even mean? So it was lower 2 hours after I ate than this morning. I don't even get that. So weird. Anyway, okay. Thank you for reminding them to like the live chat. I appreciate it. Hey, Keto Cricket is here. Dave says he doesn't know about coming up to Boise. He's like, I'm not sure I want to extend that crazy train. Another 3 hour drive up and another 5 hours back. And he's like, so I don't know. Let you know on that. Try 1750. I've tried. Like I said, I'm trying to stick between 15 and 2000 because that seems to be the sweet spot. But like yesterday, I still ate that whole can of heavy cream after eating my food. I'm working on it. It's hard to get back out of the habit. Kimber Keto Life says carnivores eat nothing but protein and are so alive. I always feel better on carnivore. A lot of people are suggesting carnivore to me, but I cannot do that. I feel like it's even more restricting. And I think partly it's the thought of not wanting to restrict that causes me to overeat. It's kind of like when we had money and my husband kept saying we didn't have money and I would just keep spending it to prove we did. It's that same mentality. My body just kind of goes into that mode of, no, we're eating what we want. So I need to figure out how to convince my body and my mind, mostly my mind, that eating between 1,500 and 2,000 calories is what I want. And it isn't restrictive. And I think if I went carnivore, that'd make it worse. I don't even eat that much veg as it is. I really don't. I just don't eat. You guys know I like eat a cup of veg a day, if that. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Diane Keating, welcome. Wendy Barron says, you look so amazing where you are. I like watching how you maintain. That's where I will be in about 20 pounds. So this is interesting to me. But aren't you already lower than me? And see, that's the thing. It's like watching everybody else get lower, especially like Keto Diamond, because I always felt like we were kind of in a race. And she does the high fat keto. And so I'm always watching her going, how does she eat that? To lose weight. And she goes off of keto too. And I never have. Not once in 3 years have I eaten a cupcake that's real. Frustrating. I want to see the 160s too, but I don't really want to have to eat nothing to get there. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm eating nothing to make it. Oh, that's right, Diane. You're by me. Mill Creek. Hey! We'll see it. We'll have to see if we can get together sometime. That's awesome. You should go. You're really close to the DEXA scan place over there. Just so you know. Like, it's up there in East Murray. All right. Let's see. Oh, Diane, are there any bakeries that have keto cakes in Salt Lake? Yeah, 5. 5, I'm not kidding. So the one that I usually get them from is keepingitKetoCakes.com. And then the one that ships, so if you guys want them, they're expensive, but they're worth it, is KetoCakesUtah.com. And then there's also Hello Keto Bakery in South Jordan. There's one in Lehigh called Sugar High Confections. And I can never remember the name of the 5th one. There is another one, but I just am not putting my brain on what it is. But there's at least 4 keto bakeries within a 30-minute drive. This is why it's hard, guys. Utah is the bakery's mecca. And I haven't even tried the keto bread that they make. I stick to treats only so that I know I'll limit. Because I'm able to limit those to 1 a day. Or even like 1 every other day. Or 1 on an occasion. I literally do not have a problem with those. It's literally the butter and heavy cream and olive oil. I want to just like keep pouring down my throat. Weird. And I wasn't like that before this fall. So that sucks. Yes, Misty, I'm sorry you missed most of the calorie counting talk. So go back to the beginning. But yeah, I am trying to hit between, 140 plus grams of protein. That's my new goal for the spring. Barbara Nelson says, you are a success story. In my book, 200 pounds is a wonderful accomplishment. Oh, of course it is. Like, obviously, I'm not knocking myself from where I'm at. Just trying to figure out how not to lose it. Lose what I've gained. Haha, that's a way to flip it around. I've gained so much in my life. The things that have happened for me since I've lost weight, I don't want to lose those things. I don't want to lose the abilities to dance. I don't want to lose the energy. I don't want to lose the mental clarity, that kind of thing. So right? I'm keeping my chaffles and my bangs. I have my bangs budgeted into my budgets. That's right. Hey, ADH Snuggles Angela's here. Hey, slightly vegan. She says she used to eat an 8-piece bucket of fried chicken, 4 rolls, large coleslaw, one sitting. Right? No, yes, I could absolutely do that. And some mashed potatoes and gravy on the side. Are you kidding me? Yes, in a heartbeat. And I think that's the problem is that, I don't know, a lot of the people that follow me maybe aren't binge eaters and don't really understand that mentality. If you want to really see someone struggling with binge eating, Crazy Keto Girl, I think she's changed her channel name. She really struggles, but you can pound the food. Like, it's like you have a bottomless pit. And for a while at the beginning of keto, I didn't feel like I could do that anymore because at the beginning, so satiating and you're so not used to it that you can like really eat less and still feel fine. But now at this point, I don't have that anymore. And that's part of the problem is that even though I'm not hungry, I still want to keep eating. I still haven't really lost those bingey tendencies. And I'm working on it, guys. I am working on it. I am doing everything in my power to cure myself of binge eating. I will say I'm not as much of a stress eater as I used to be. So there's a win. But when I choose to eat, I have a hard time stopping. It's part of the reason I don't do OMAD. And it's part of the reason I like to do 3 meals in the spring. I kind of divide up my macros a little bit more so I don't pig out. I don't feel like I'm allowed to pig. Because like if I'm eating OMAD, I will just like eat and eat and eat and eat. A few years back, I did this diet called the Carbohydrate Addicts Diet. It was the first carb restrictive type of thing that I tried to do. And basically the premise is you would eat low carb foods all through the day, but for 1 hour a day, you would allow yourself to eat carbs. Oh my gosh, you guys, you would not believe how many calories I put in my mouth in that hour. Huge bags of gummy bears, ice cream, cake, donuts, cookies. I would think about it all day, and then I would eat everything I could fit into my stomach. I roll my eyes because that's ridiculously stupid. And I did actually lose a few pounds, but it didn't, not very many, like, 10 pounds. And then my body was like, yeah, no, Tamra, this is cheating. Doesn't really work that way. It doesn't really work that way. Okay. Yes, I do dance. And a lot of people were saying, like, I know Tammy Hinckley said that maybe I wasn't as active, but I was the same, if not more, because I added Nutcracker in and I had to go to that another hour a week of ballet. It wasn't bar work, but I was doing the same amount of bar work. So I really don't think my lack of activity or exercise or weight training, like strength training with my ballet was an issue because that's pretty much, I did the same. So in fact, we were really killing it on cardio too. So like all of it was just as high. So I really don't think that was it. Oh, SD, if you like chaffles, you got to go check out OK Keto. So she's on here. She's the chaffle queen. She has every kind of chaffle recipe you could possibly imagine. And Wendy Barron, also another chaffle queen who got a lot of her ideas from OK Keto, I believe. If I'm right, I could be wrong. Oh, thank you, Slightly Vegan, for the kudos for putting work into the channel, because I really do love you guys and I really do want this channel to be valuable to you. I don't want it to just be a soapbox for me to talk about my life or complain about things or whatever. I really want it to be a mentorship so you guys can learn from what I go through to give yourself ideas of what you can do when you get to that place. So Linda Hardman says, any ideas about keto and menopause? My weight is going up without any cheating. Menopause. I haven't hit menopause yet, but I'm guessing it's a hormonal problem. I really don't have a lot of ideas on that other than maybe we have to eat less calories. I don't know. I hope that's not the truth because that's coming up in my future. And eating less calories is not my favorite subject right now, but it is today. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. I didn't turn the vibrate off and I don't know if I can. There we go. Are you guys still there? Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to you guys. Okay. Yeah, are your measurements going up? Are you actually putting on body fat? because your weight can go up just from water retention, and hormones can majorly mess with your water retention. So make sure that it's for sure body fat. And I think the only thing you can do is lower your calories. Try what I'm doing, eating more protein and less fats, and see if that helps. All right. I know I'm way behind, huh? Yes, the DEXA scan says I still lost lean mass anyway. Yep, that's why I was so upset. So sad. So sad. Oh, okay. So Kimber, she's 4'9" and she's completely sedentary. So 3,000 calories would make her lose her mobility. Yeah, I can totally see that. I'm 5'7" and very active. So I know I'm burning at least 2,200 calories a day. So for me, that's really only an 800 calorie excess on most days. So obviously that's going to add up to fat still, but not as quickly as it would for a person that was in your situation. So I totally see what you're talking about there. No kidding. Okay, let's see. Jason has to spend at least 3 to 4 hours a day working out. He has to. That body is a work of art. Yeah, right? True. Good point. Okay, good question. And I wondered if somebody would bring that up, Misty Hernandez. I actually have wondered the same thing, but I don't dare to hope for that. But she says, does the extra skin count as fat mass in the DEXA scan? I have quite a bit of extra skin on my belly and I'm terrified of surgery. So I'm just living with it for now and doing core exercises. I think it actually counts as lean mass. I think that it actually reads it as lean mass. I could be wrong. So I was hoping that some of the lean mass I had lost that possibly be skin, but not pounds of it, I don't think. So I don't think it counts as fat mass, but who knows? It does lay out all blobby when you're laying there. I don't know, but I think it goes by the density, and I think that skin is more dense than fat, and that's how come it goes as lean mass, because she told me that when I went and got surgery, if I ever do, because I probably won't ever get brave enough or rich enough, but when or if I ever get surgery, she said it would greatly decrease greatly increase my body fat percentage, because my lean mass, my skin counts toward that lean mass number, and so it would, if I don't lose a lot more fat, it would skyrocket my fat body fat percentage. So I'm guessing the skin counts as lean in the DEXA. Okay, that's funny. Wendy Barron's the opposite from me. She says I have to be careful to eat fat because it fills me up so much, and then I don't want to eat anything. I could overeat on protein. Well, I can definitely overeat on protein too. It's just not as damaging. I guess that's more the point I was trying to make, is that when you're overeating on protein, it's only 4 calories per gram. When you're overeating on fat, it's 9. It's more than double. Which, eek. Yeah, it is strange with the blood sugar. I really don't know what it is. I mean, it's not a scary number or anything. I just find it interesting. Because when I went in last year for my blood glucose test, in the doctor's office, my fasting blood glucose was totally normal. So this is a newer thing, I think. I don't know. It's so weird. Julia Mulch says she loves my realness. Okay, well, that's good, because I'm pretty good at being real. Not always in an attractive way. There's not any maltodextrin in the sugar-free whipped cream. I don't believe. I'm going to go double check that. But I don't eat maltodextrin, so I'm pretty sure there's no name for that. I'm pretty sure it's sucralose. I could be wrong. I'll go look, but not right now. I'll let you guys know. All right. Looking into adaptive glucose sparing could be the issue with the morning blood sugar. Okay. I have no idea what that is, but I will check that out. I was going to ask you, Karen, when I first noticed it a couple weeks ago, I was going to ask you about it, and then I was like, I don't know if I care enough to know. I do care, but I don't know. It's really weird. All right. Let's see. A can of heavy cream, the kind that you turn upside down and squeeze out for toppings. Yes. A whole can. Every time. I can't not eat the whole can. I used to be able to, and now if I start eating it, I can't stop. And I could probably eat 10 cans. The only reason I stop is because the can gets empty. So I've been trying not to buy as many cans. I tried not buying any cans, and that just made me feel sad. So I decided I would buy 3 a week. So I ate one of my 3. That's where I'm at. Let's see. The only way to not have to count calories is to eat 1 to 2 times a day, no snacks, and eat only the essentials of protein, fat, and electrolytes, whole foods, including veggies. Yeah, but that is what I do already, and I still overeat. I mean, obviously, whole foods, heavy cream is still technically a whole food. I still will overeat. It's just the way it is. Wendy says, I'm 5'2". You're so much taller than I am. I weigh 146. Holy crap. 146. That's insane. Can't even imagine that number. I'm like still 181 this morning, 181.2. Actually, I saw 180.6 yesterday. But 181.2 again today. Guess probably from the heavy cream. Who knows? Keto over 60. I haven't seen you before, I don't think. Welcome. I will have to go check out your channel. She says, just when I think I have keto figured out, I find I don't. 2 years in, stalled for months. Have you tried the higher protein? Maybe you should join on the higher protein train with me and see what happens. Because if you're stalled anyway, you may as well, right? Oh, that's a good question. Joyce Campbell. How's your sister? She says, how's your sister? Is she on maintenance? That's a really good question. I wish she'd pop in here and let you know for herself. She actually fell off the wagon hard in, I think it was November. It was right around Thanksgiving time. Put on quite a bit of weight, and now she's back on fat loss macros. So she fell off, like eating everything in sight, carbs. She's like, don't do it, Tammy. Don't do it. She's like, don't let yourself fall into this trap. She's the one who keeps me sane. She's the one who's like, no, don't eat it. Don't eat it. She has issues also with overeating. She has issues with overeating, just like even like keto bars and things. That was her like downfall. I don't really have problems with the keto bars. I eat one and be happy. So I don't know. But yeah, she's back on the weight loss train. We weigh and are about the same size. She got way lower than I did. She went all the way down to 150 and we're the same height. But I do have a lot more lean mass and muscle than she does. Mostly because I'm older and I've carried 9 kids around for 24 years. Oh, that'll build some muscle. Carrying the baby car seats, man, those are like, I just make sure I rotate so that I get the same workout on both sides. It's kind of sad I don't have a baby car seat to haul around anymore. It's so sad. I don't eat no carb bread. The stuff from the local bakery is just almond flour bread. It's not that fake crap that they add a bunch of fiber and has wheat in it. It's totally gluten-free. I won't eat anything that's not gluten-free. That's why I don't eat like the wraps and things. Like I'll eat the cauliflower egg wraps, like from, oh man, just lost the name of that bakery. Dang. Keto Steve just did a review on them and I've had them in my videos before. Oh, shoot. And I feel bad. They sell them locally now at my Harmon's. I'll eat those for wraps, but I won't eat any kind of like fake low carb wheat flour crap, wheat starch things. And that's what that Aldi bread is. Don't eat the Aldi bread. It's just going to be inflammatory anyway. You're going to retain water. You probably won't lose weight, but retain water. Okay, let's see. With the keto treats, I really don't have a problem. Like, I don't eat them all. I eat one a day. So, like, even the cookies from, like, Keto Cakes Utah, I like eat, like, 1 or 2 a day. I don't have a problem just sitting down eating the whole box of keto treats. I don't know. It's just that heavy cream is really tempting. It's 600 calories a can, just so you know. It's a lot. Let's see. You better not head to Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yep. Well, I don't even eat fast food anymore at all. In fact, I almost grabbed a burger because I was taking my kids to get their treats from getting braces and stuff on and like getting their things checked. And they went to crumble cookies, and my one daughter can't have a crumble cookie because she's allergic to every kind of protein there is, like wheat, dairy, egg, everything, soy. she can't have anything. So I took her to get some fries over at In-N-Out because I know that they're safe because they don't have any other fried foods that they cook their fries with. And I wanted to grab myself a lettuce wrap burger, and then I went, nah, I'll just eat after my live chat. I just don't eat any fast food anymore. The only fast food I eat is like bars. So like if I'm on the go, and I will be on the go a lot in the next few months because that is all I do, and edit videos and edit photos, and like I just like only sleep 3 or 4 hours a night in May, and that is why I eat so much easy prepared food. But like the bars and stuff, like Quest bars, I eat a lot of that rather than fast food. So if I'm going to stop and get something, I don't even go and get a burger, lettuce wrap burger. I will stop and get me, some cheese, almonds, and a Quest bar or a Quest cookie from the gas station. That's my temptation. That's my go-to. And I have not had a single, not one bar this entire month. I have not gone to a gas station to get soda. I bought all my soda on sale at like grocery stores. Can you believe that? I'm a gas station junkie. Haven't been all month. It was my New Year's resolution. Yeah. Anyway. Am I going to Keto Salt Lake? No. I can't. That weekend, I already have pictures. I'm a photographer and I do dance pictures that day, that whole weekend, all day. And we also have staging rehearsal for my kids' ballet. I can't do any extra things in the spring, and it's always in April. It's always on a date. I can't do it. But there is a keto fair. It's littler, and I think it's up in Kaysville, but there's a keto fair in September, and I'm going to do my best to go to that. I think it's September 26th. I'm going to try really hard to be there to mix and mingle. I was tempted to ask if I could speak because I noticed that the speakers really hadn't lost a lot of weight and probably didn't have a lot to say teaching wise, but then I chickened out. I'm hoping they'll just ask me now that I've kind of met them, but so far they haven't. I'm just too chicken to ask. I don't know. It's a big, huge fear, and I really should get over it. But anyway, I'm going to go to that one. It's little, but it might get bigger. Who knows? And Keto Chow sponsors it like they do everything in Utah, because did you guys know Keto Chow is also a Utah company? Bet you didn't know that. Guess what? Zao Magnesium, Utah company. What's the other ones I use that's a Utah company? Oh, there's probably a million. I just remember the name of the wraps. Outer Isle. Outer Isle, if you guys are looking for some really yummy, good macros wraps, they're cauliflower egg. And they are really good. I made enchiladas out of those. Oh, that was really good. I really want to try making a lasagna with them and see what happens. They're not quite thin enough. They're kind of eggy, but with all that yummy cheese. Of course, that's probably pretty too high in fat, which is why I haven't done it. All right. Hey, Rosie Osalis is here. Welcome. Okay, let's see. Julia Mulch says, I appreciate this channel because this will be the third time I have lost 100+ pounds. Maintenance is my failure, so watching someone maintain is invaluable. I appreciate that, Julia. Oh, I've done that myself once, and I don't ever want to do that again. I lost 110, gained back 150 before I started this, and that is literally my worst fear. And that's why I think that's why it's so emotional for me trying to figure this out, because I am so afraid of gaining it back. Like, so afraid. That's why I will not touch a real cupcake to save my life. Like you could hold me down and I would fight you tooth and nail, and like you were trying to poison me, and I wouldn't eat it. I cannot. I'm really grateful that keto treats exist so that I can still feel like I can have a treat, because I would be sad. But yeah, I cannot do that. Yeah, and the less calories. Sorry, Linda. I don't know what else to tell you. But try upping your protein and keeping your calories the same. Bring your fats down and keep your proteins at this to keep the calories the same, and see what happens. Because you'll feel more satiated. That actually worked for me to lose the last 10 pounds to get to 200, by the way. When I lost that last 10, I had raised my protein to 140 and I had lowered my fats to 60. And that's how I finally got there. But that sucked. A lot of people can do that, but I did not enjoy that. I did not enjoy that. At the beginning, I didn't have the desire to overeat. It's just now. It's just a new thing. Oh, it's back. The old me. Let's see. Sorry, I'm reading all you guys talking to each other now. Keto Kelly is also honest. Yes, I agree. In fact, most of you guys are that are on here that are my pals, my buddies, my keto posse. You guys are all really honest, and I appreciate that. I kind of hope that my honesty rubs off on other people and that they feel brave to like not always be perfect on YouTube and like really tell it like it is. I know Teresa Fat Girl No More has been telling us like how she's been and like getting back on the wagon and that kind of thing too. And I really, I do appreciate watching you guys be honest too. I'm not the only person that tells it like it is. I'm telling you, there's a lot of you guys are out there working your butts off on YouTube and helping to spread the word of keto and give people ideas. And I love all of you. I wish I had time to watch everybody's channel all the time. I try and check in as much as I can, try and check in at least once a week if I can with most channels, but it's hard. There's just so many of you guys. I think I'm subscribed to like 200 channels or something, and you guys are all like my friends and you're always here and I appreciate it. I love it. I love it. So that's a good question. If skin counts as lean and you want to lose it, wouldn't it make sense to lower your protein to what your lean mass would be without your loose skin? Maybe, but I wouldn't. How would you guarantee that it was loose skin you were losing and not lean mass, muscle mass? I don't think I could lose skin fast enough for that to be a thing. I'm way less worried about my skin than I am about my muscle. Okay, keto confirmed it's sucralose sweetened, and I live on sucralose, and that's the sugar-free whipped cream from Great Value brand. Walmart all of a sudden escaped me. Yeah, I eat sucralose by the gallon. Sucralose has never done anything weird to me. So, hey, but first coffee is here. Welcome. It's good to see you. New channel. You guys check them out. Let's see. Jennifer Angus is here now. Let's see. Linda Flanagan loves Smart Buns. I haven't tried those. Like I said, I try to avoid bread products unless they're egg or like chicken type thing. I don't know. Tres Leches cake. You could probably make something sort of similar. I don't know. And thank you for complimenting me on the scenery of Utah. I often think, I wonder if people think it's cheesy that I drive like with my cell phone on the dashboard so that you can see the mountains, but I just keep saying not everybody has this, and I get to see it every day. And so when it looks exceptionally pretty, I just love to stick my phone on the dashboard for a few minutes and get that view as I'm pulling onto I-15. I just love that view. It makes me happy that I moved to the south end of the valley. Though the mountains are beautiful everywhere in Utah, I get to drive towards them every single day because of where I chose to locate myself. I love being down here and having to commute to Salt Lake for dance and all of that. So, yeah, that's where our dance studio is, in Salt Lake, and the keto cakes are up there, and like I go that way a lot. But yeah, anyway. Let's see. Oh, the bakery. None of them are open today, Diane. But if you look at Keto Cakes Utah website, tomorrow's their delivery day. Find a delivery spot near you, and they sell cakes right out of the truck. You don't have to pre-buy. I think it's cheaper if you pre-buy, but they sell them right out of the truck. And tomorrow is the Keto Cakes Utah day, and Thursday is the Keepin' It Keto Cakes day. And then the Oh Hello, I think they're only in store and they have certain days for certain things. But the Keepin' It Keto, no. The Keto Cakes Utah has an actual store you can go into in Kaysville, I think it is. I've never actually been there, but I think it's in Kaysville. And they have cookies, bread, and cupcakes and cheesecakes. Though I will say I ate one of their cheesecakes the other night and my stomach got so bloated. I don't know what they're using in the cheesecakes, but whatever it is, my body didn't like it, which was really too bad. Because cheesecake, it was really tasty. Oh man, my lips are really bad. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's see. My favorite Quest bar is not s'mores. My favorite Quest bar is peanut butter brownie smash, followed closely by white chocolate raspberry. Those are the two I always lean toward. Another from North Carolina. You guys should have like some kind of keto support group. You guys have a lot of keto gurus. You have Keto Diamond. You have actually Dr. Westman, who is like one of the scientists that I actually follow. You have Go Keto with Christy. Who else is up there? There's a lot of people that follow me that's from there. You guys should have like your own support group. North Carolina is where it's at. I'll tell you what. All right. Let's see. September 26th is your birthday. You will definitely be there. All right, Diane. We'll make it happen. Message me. We'll make it happen. I'll invite you to the Facebook link for the keto fair, Utah Keto Fair. How much protein I'm eating a day now? 140 or more. Let's see. Yeah, Walmart has some of those egg wraps. They're a different brand than the ones I mentioned, the outer aisle. I like the outer aisle ones because they have cauliflower too, and they have a lower fat. But yeah, any of them are good. Laqueta. Oh my heck, I'm probably slattering your name. I'm so sorry, Robinson. Laqueta. Crap. Sorry. And it sounds so much like a Utah name too. I really should know. But anyway, she switched to higher protein a couple weeks ago and it's helping. I'm glad to hear it. You guys will know that I actually helped this girl who's been keto for a really long time and was basically down to like the last like 5 or 10 pounds. I told her to raise her protein and lower her fats and she freaking cut like overnight. It really does work. You just have to be willing to do it. And I think the problem is that right now I'm not super willing. Yeah. Let's see. Barkley marathons? What does that say? Okay, so Wendy Barron says, I'm obsessed with running videos. So that takes up some of my YouTube time. You guys should check out people running the Barkley marathons. It's insane. Okay. I'm not super running obsessed, but I could look and see if I have some time. Okay. Could I make a video with the top channels I watch? Oh, that would take forever. I used to do keto shout outs way back in the day. If you go look at my channel, you can see I have some shout outs of people. I'd say my top channels that I watch, to get inspired. Oh, that's really hard. To get inspired, of course, I watch Adapt Your Life with Dr. Westman. He's way kind of boring and sciencey. Also, Low Carb Breckenridge, Low Carb Down Under, Keto Connect just for funsies because they are so cute. Not really to learn about keto though because they were never fat, so I feel like they don't really know. Does that make sense? But I love watching them because they're just adorable. Like that's who I watch, like the big channels, and of course Keto Christina, Ali McWowie, and I met some new ones on that latest collab that I hadn't really watched. I mean, I had watched Michelle Rock in the past, but I didn't realize she was still making videos, and she is. So I watch hers, and now Simply Misty, and gosh, who are the other ones I met in that thing? Keizu Keto, but I already knew about them. Gosh, I watch. So, and then I have my frenzies. So I have Wendy Barron. I have Melanie Hind, who is Princess Ninja in Keto. I have Teresa, Keto Fat Girl No More. Okay Keto. Keizu Keto. Bonsai Keto. Sarah Pearls of Wisdom. Oh my gosh. I could just keep going on and on. Keto Diamond. I mean, there's just so many of you guys. And I try really hard to check in as much as I can. And one really fun one that's not keto that I watch, she's just been posting her weight loss for as long as me, is Mila Can Do It. She only has like, I think like 60 something subs, and she has been working at this for 2 years. She just does calorie counting and she just does weigh-in check-ins. But if you guys want to watch her, she is adorable and I love her, and she's super supportive. She's great about supporting the community. She loves watching the keto videos, even though she doesn't do keto herself. I know she does try and keep her carbs on the lowish side, but she doesn't completely do that. And she's almost to her goal. So it's kind of been fun watching her little journey. So if you want to watch somebody fun, check out Mila. I don't know if I've shouted her out before. And if you're here, you know, like I'm trying to shout everybody out who's here and who are the most supportive. It's hard for me to remember off the cuff, like who I watch. And it really depends on who made a video today when I'm scrolling through my subscription feed. Oh, Keto Mama, of course. Naseen. I always say it wrong. It's Naseen. I used to watch Ginger Keto in the UK a lot, and she and I used to be really good friends, and we're still friends on Facebook. But some of the stuff she's been talking about lately has made me go, I just can't. Yeah, not my thing. There's lots of gingers, by the way. So there's that one, and then there's two other gingers that I watch, and I'm trying to remember the names of their channels, and I can't remember now. Guys know there's two gingers out there. Dang. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Okay, Wendy, that's awesome. It's called the Keto Fair. Yep. Utah Keto Fair. Chocolate covered donut Quest bars. Okay, that sounds good too. I haven't tried that one yet. Oh, they have multiple. Oh, bear balls. Bear bells? Bear balls? This is not a children's channel, children. Oh my gosh. Guys, you know it's bad when I get to 1 hour and I start saying stuff that I really shouldn't say, and you find out all the juicy tidbits about me at the end. That's the bonus for being here at the end, right? Okay. Bear Bells bars taste like Snickers ice cream, but they have maltitol. That's a bummer. What's another one I like that has maltodextrin? The Built bars. Ooh, they make me mad. Why do they have to put maltodextrin in those yummy, delicious balls of jelly and chocolate goodness? They taste almost like orange sticks, but maltodextrin is the devil, so I don't eat them. I think that was part of my problem, actually, in Christmas, was the Smart Sweets, which were apparently lying about the fiber. Their new formula is completely ridiculously out of my league. I can't eat them. They're way too high in carbs, so I think they were lying before, which breaks my heart. And like there was one day I ate like 4 bags of Smart Sweets, so that definitely, I'm sure, caused a lot of issues, especially since I'm sure I'm insulin resistant. So there you go. Okay, let's see. Maltitol is great for disaster pants. If you only eat one, it's not that bad. Problem is only eating one, right? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Go Keto with Casey. I always forget about her. I don't know. I've never really watched her channel much, and I guess that's why. I know she's one of the gurus out there, and she's Dr. Westman's buddy, so I really should watch her, but I just don't. I don't know why. I don't know why. Wait, what? You're emceeing the Solé Keto Carb Conference? 2 Crazy Ketos? Dang it. Well, stop by my dance studio out after you're done. Come over and say hi and bring me a burger. I'll eat a burger with you. It'll be my only fast food of the year. No. My studio is just in Salt Lake, so, and I'll be there all night. I don't know. I might be able to meet up for dinner Saturday night. So message me. We'll see what we can do. I can't come to it or see you MC. I wish I could. Dang it. But you know what really irritates me? It kind of irritates me that there's this big, huge keto community and Keto Chow who's like having all these people sponsor and stuff like that. And nobody has ever like asked me to do anything or be anywhere or even like know I exist. It's kind of a bummer. I don't know. Kind of a bummer. All right, let's see. I really should go inside. As you can see, the sun is now in my face. Thank goodness it's kind of overcast today. Oh, burnt ginger. Thank you. Burnt ginger. That's one of them. And keto ginger. Keto ginger is not my favorite, but burnt ginger is awesome. I think that's right. Is keto ginger the one that wasn't my favorite? I don't know. Is she the one who's friends with that girl who has an autistic child and goes on and off keto all the time? What is her name? Brazy, I think, last name. I just wonder if keto ginger is her friend. If so, she's not my favorite person. I don't know why. I should probably not say that. That's rude. I'm sure I'm a lot of people's not favorite person though, so thumbs down it if you agree with that. Sorry guys. I get lots of thumbs downs on every single video and I always think, Why do you watch this if you hate it? But whatevs. Alvina Low Carb Life. I actually watched her way back in the day and then she disappeared for a while. Is she back online? Oh, she hasn't uploaded in a while. I know, she's in Germany. She was really popular and then all of a sudden she like lost her phone or something and she like went offline. Then she came back and then I haven't seen her again. Keto Rewind. Thank you. Yes. Keto Rewind is one of those that I love her. I love Jess, but I have major jealousies over her because when I first found her channel and I think I actually may have shouted her out at one of my shout outs. When I first found her channel, she had hardly any subscribers and now she has double what I have and she gets a lot of views, like 4,000, 5,000 views. And I think, what is Jess from Keto Rewind doing that I'm not doing? I don't know. I love you, Jess. You're probably not watching this. I do love you. I'm just a little bit green with jealousy. See, you guys are getting the juicy stuff. Don't tell them I said that. Mimi's Way of Life, spelled W-E-I-G-H. Okay, I'll have to check them out. And Fat to Keto, yes, Fat to Keto. I've seen that. And there's another one called, I don't know, Two Fat Keto Docs, but I got mad at them about something for a while, something that they said that I disagreed with. So I stopped watching them for a while. Okay, yeah, the smart sweets. I just don't even want to think about it. Good luck braiding hair, Wendy. That's an effort. Don't tell people where I'm gonna be. Hello? Why not? That's literally the point. I want people to come and meet me and say hi. Come on over to the dance studio. I'm there every day. Stars Unlimited. I don't think I'm cool enough for somebody to stalk me and kill me in my sleep, but you never know. I do take vitamin D and I am taking double 20,000 IUs. 20,000 IUs right now during the winter, and during the rest of the year I take 2,000. Amy Berger, yes, I love her too. She is To It Nutrition. I forgot about her. I do also watch her for inspiration. Wendy Barron says, let's start something up in Colorado Springs and I can be the hostess. All right, the hostess with the mostess. Nice. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, Hello Bakery sells out of the ketochaos storefront. Two Crazy Ketos, are you guys in Utah? If so, how did I not know that? Weird. I have not tried Keto Chow. I like Keto Chow for several reasons, but I worry their potassium's way high, and if you drink more than one a day, you will way overdo your potassium level. And they suggest putting tons of fat in it, which is ridiculous. All right. Looks like that's everything, except for Two Crazy Ketos answering me if they're in Utah. Because if you are, like, why aren't we doing, like, collabs or stuff? We should totally do some sort of collab where I come over and we cook together. But if you're not in Utah and you just know lots of things about Utah, I will forgive you. Wendy comes to Utah a lot too, though. So, Wendy Barron. So that we do get together. I try and do a live every Tuesday at 11 Mountain Time. So watch for me every Tuesday. Sometimes I never know if I can do it. Like today, my kid was getting braces, so I was so worried. Thomas DeLauer says that you'll gain weight eating too high of fat, even overeating more carbs. Yeah, but Thomas DeLauer is a total megalomaniac, and I can't stand to watch him. Same problem with Goody Beats and Jason Whitrock and all them Beastie Boys. Just can't. Plus, Thomas DeLauer sells all kinds of ridiculous supplements that aren't necessary, just like Dr. Berg, which is why even though Dr. Berg does have a lot of great info and has gotten a lot of people started on keto, I don't support him because I don't like powder pushers. I am going to figure out a way to make money on this channel, but it's not going to be pushing powders unless it's Solé water. I'd love to bottle some gosh dang Solé water and sell it. That would be a moneymaker right there. But probably never going to do that. Kimber Keto Life, did I forget you? No, I do try and check in with you as much as I can. Every time I see a video, I try. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to forget about anybody, but you guys should check her out. Kimber Keto Life. All of you guys that watch me. I know, Keto Grace, you were the one who inspired me to go get this stupid DEXA scan, and then I got mad. Keto Grace was going to come up here and go do a DEXA scan with me, but we couldn't work it out. So I thought, well, I better go get one just to see what the damage is. And then I almost wished I hadn't. But I'm glad I did, because it really did push me in that direction of going, okay, I need to change what I'm doing. I need to change what I'm doing. Hey, Lynn Anderson, you're in Utah as well. See, come to the Keto Fair in September, guys. Come and meet me. Let's hang out. Or we could even just go to, we could plan to go to Texas Roadhouse and have prime rib sometime, because that's my favorite treat. Yes, 2 Crazy Ketos. I know that. I've seen your videos. I just wondered if you're in Utah. If you are, we should get together. I love that we're all homeschool LDS moms. Woot! Oh my gosh, we really have to stop chatting. I love you guys. I want the 2 Crazy Ketos to tell me where they live. Did I miss that? I have to know now. I'm gonna die if I don't know. Gotta tell me. Now we're comparing how many kids we have. Wendy Barron has exceeded me in the children department. She has 12 and I only have 9. Now you all want to go watch Wendy Barron Mama Does Keto, don't you? Yep. Well, you should, because she makes a video every day. Every day. I don't know how you guys do that every day. Well, of course, I try and do almost every day on my other channel. If you guys don't know, I have a family channel where I just show like all the crazy crap I do in my regular life. And I'm real honest on that channel too, including showing my entirely always completely disorganized, messy house. It's called Hyde, Hyde, and Seek. And Wendy is awesome. She kind of puts 2 in 1. She puts her kids on her channel too, but she it's not a competition for kids. Definitely not. 9 is kicking my butt. They're in Florida. Okay, so they don't live in Utah, but they know everything about Utah. That's weird. That is very weird. Well, we definitely need to get together for dinner, 2 Crazy Ketos, when you're here in April. So message me. You can message me on Instagram. You can message me on Facebook through my page, or you can private message me through my regular, I don't always answer private messages through my regular Facebook, but if it's you guys, I will. Just make sure you tell me it's you. Whoa, you have 14 kids, Lynn? That is amazing. And Diane, you are the youngest of 26 children. Gotta love Utah. Love you guys. I feel so much less crazy right now. I feel so much less weird. Everyone always thinks I'm so weird for having 9. When I tell people that I have 9 kids, they're always like, you have 9 children? Like, when did you start having them? When you were 13? And I'm like, nah, it's 21. I'm 45. 45 years old, guys. I look at today, see, this is proof right now that it's the light on the other videos. I have that pretty light in my bedroom and everybody's like, oh, you look so good, you don't need makeup. And then you come out here in the sun and you see what the real thing is. Yeah, all them wrinkles. I love it. Oh, I'm sure they probably did. Okay, your dad was 64. So are they all biological? Okay, there's so many questions I have now. Lynn, have you tried my macros from my Facebook group? If not, join my Facebook group. It's ketochaos on Facebook and try my macros. A lot of people stall out when they do the lower protein, high fat. If you've tried haven't tried the higher protein, lower fat, you should definitely try it because it works super fast. It's how I lost that 200 pounds. Okay, you'll be out for a whole week. Hey, message me. I'm excited to meet you guys. That's so cool. That's so fun. You should definitely mention them to Keto Chow. Okay, one of my people I coach is obsessed with Keto Chow, and I think that's the reason I haven't contacted them, because it makes me so angry because it ruins her weight loss because she puts like a half a cup of heavy cream in every shake. She says it's the only way it tastes good. And I'm like, I love that the fat content is monitorable, that you get to choose how much fat you put in it, right? Because it has stellar macros. other than the fat content, but she just can't let it go. She can't let that fat go in the ketochaos shakes, and she can't let the ketochaos shakes go. And so she never gets anywhere. It frustrates me. But hey, if they want to do a sponsor video on my channel, I'm all for that. I'll drink it. I'll try it. I don't do a lot of protein shakes, but I'd try it. All right. Love you guys. I know 2 tablespoons in a huge cup of coffee is like already, like 2 tablespoons is just too much if you're trying to lose weight. Well, at least it is for me, but I, like I said, could drink the whole thing. So I would probably do that with the ketochaos shakes too. I'd probably try and take them with no fat at all. See if they're palatable that way, or bake with it maybe or something. Okay. We're not getting into the polygamy discussion now, but that makes more sense, and that's kind of what I thought. 6 wives. Okay. Yep. I do have lots of friends who are in situations that are similar, but I also know a lot of people who've had 12 kids biologically and are like in my neighborhood and stuff. So plus my son's fiance is the youngest of 12, and they don't even live here. They're from Michigan. I love it. All right. Bye, Wendy. Love you. Yes, I do intermittent fasting as well. 80 pounds in 6 months depends on how fat you are, how much you have to lose. I lost 100 pounds in 8 months, but I was 374 pounds to start. Definitely you should do higher protein, lower fat. The lower your fat can be, the better. I usually tell people to try and do between 50 and about 80 grams of fat a day, and a minimum of 100 grams of protein and less than 20 carbs is the kind of the general. But I have like a more customized chart on my Facebook group, totally free, by the way. If you email me too, I'll give it to you. ketochaos@gmail.com. All right. Keto on a budget. I don't know if I've seen you before. Have I seen you before? I said that last time, huh? I love it. All single births, all ours, and coming up on 40 years of marriage. Beautiful, Lynn. That's amazing. Way to go. 9 is literally kicking my trash. So good on you. And hubby had the snips, so there won't be any more. Not unless we adopt. We did adopt one too, so 8 of mine are biological. All right. Lower fat. I thought you did keto. Keto does not mean high fat. That's literally the point of this video. Go back to watch the beginning. Keto just means you're in ketosis, which means that you're carb restricted. That's all it means. Doesn't matter how much fat you eat. Doesn't matter how much protein you eat. If you're under 20 carbs, you're keto. I know it's confusing. And I just tried to do keto with the higher fat and gained a bunch of weight. So don't do it. Do higher protein, lower fat. That's how I lost 200 pounds. Trust me, it works and it's awesome. Rosie, I love that you have 6 kids too. That's so awesome. 6 is a lot. All right. Yep, 69 grams of fat and 110 protein is perfect. It's great macros. Mine are my fat loss macros for me, 5'8", 120 protein, 78 to 80 grams of fat, and I try and stay under that. And 21 or fewer net carbs is what I usually stick to when I'm losing weight. So, yeah. Okay, they're from Northwest Florida. We should got them to come down and hang out with us, Karen. You had gastric bypass, so you have to have higher protein and higher fat. Any higher fat than that, and I don't lose. That's just true for every soul on the planet, though. Not just, it's harder to get the protein in when you have bypass, but that's just the honest truth, is that people are pushing this lower protein, higher fat thing, and it's just not working for everybody. Most people are like me that need to burn more body fat and less dietary fat. Keto chow has 1/3 the amount of potassium you need for a day. I disagree. It's almost 2,000 per shake, if I remember correctly, and you do not need more than 4,700. It's only half. It's half. If you eat 3 a day, you're risking heart failure. I don't know. It just makes me nervous, especially if you're supplementing sodium. You don't need that much. And I also really don't believe in meal replacements. I don't mind drinking them occasionally, but I just don't like meal replacements. I think we should eat food. All right. I love y'all guys, but it's getting really late. I have to go. I need to go make some food. I have not eaten anything today yet. which is pretty normal for me. It's like, what, 12:30? Yeah. I usually don't eat past 1 o'clock anyway, until past 1 o'clock. All right, but I really do have to go, and I love y'all. Thanks so much for sharing the juicy tidbits. We really got into it today. And I love y'all so much. I'll see ya. Bye.